Hello, welcome to the one I have my. So excuse me. I can't. I can't even start right. Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'm sitting here talking to you as usual. This happened a couple weeks ago because by the time this comes out, it'll be a couple weeks. But anyway, to me, it's not relevant news. But Meyers Leonard, a forward on the oh jeez, Miami Heat, right? Pretty sure. Anyway, he's a NBA player, so that's why I don't know what team he is. But Myers Leonard, he's a forward. Um, he also does like live video game streams. He's like sponsored by some company. They do live video game streams because he's a professional basketball player. People are gonna watch anyway. On a stream, uh, I want to say it was CS:GO. It was a first person shooter battle royale game. Okay, so those are games like CS:GO, Warzone, um, Casino Royale, Apex Legends, games like that. Anyway, on a stream, and I guess I'm not going to use racial slurs on the show. He used the word that the bad guys from WW2 used for the Jews. So it rhymes with bike. So anyway, he like someone killed him in a game, and he was like, stupid bike. Um, and the people he was playing with had used it. Like, it was a common word used in the what do you call it? The community of the game he was playing. For those of you who don't know, if you play video games like let's say Overwatch, games that are a battle royale but are team based, um, you can like be on a mic and you can talk to your team to like say like watch out, there's someone behind the corner, or shoot here, shoot there, or you can hear everyone that's playing, so you guys can talk shit and stuff. Anyway, when you play in games like that, and I'm just speaking from Overwatch, you hear like pretty much every game there's a racial slur. It's very common. Um, we're talking people of all ages, but the people who are the worst are actually the kids. Like just every other word's the F word, every other word's a racial slur. The shit talking is amazing. The things you hear said are just it. I just think of the worst things you could say to someone, and that's what you hear in game chat. It's the most common thing, you know. So, I mean, like I remember one time I was playing Overwatch. Um, once again, you don't know how old the person is, or if the person's like you don't know anything about the person. If the person tells you, like I could be playing Overwatch and on the mic, and I could say I'm 20, I could say I'm 15, I could say I'm 50. You know, it's just my voice. You don't know. Oh, I don't know. Like I don't know how. Actually, I don't know how old my voice sounds. Um, but that's beside the point. Obviously, I can't go. I'm a girl, but the way the way things are asked backwards these days, I probably could say I'm a girl, and like people would believe it. But anyway, so I've been playing Overwatch where I'm on the mic, and like on my team, one of the players is like I think like middle school age. Let's just say 12 because it's just in that age group. I don't know the exact age, but like 12. Okay, and like a couple of his friends join the group, and they just like randomly just start using racial slurs for just a bunch of people, just like randomly saying it, like not directing it to anyone. They don't know. There's a bunch of people playing. They don't know what race anyone is because you can't see anyone's picture, and no one has an accent. So well, because if someone has an accent, you can maybe guess, but they just start dropping the n words, dropping the other words, just because like they're kids on a mic playing a video game with strangers, and they're trying to come off as edgy, they're trying to come off as cool. So I don't consider it racist. I just consider kids being kids. But anyway, this professional basketball player, Meyers Leonard, he's been playing these games for a while. It's the most common used word, and the average person. I know it's hard to believe the average person who has a life like, let's see, Myers Leonard. When I say average, like a person, when I say a person like him, I mean a person who's dedicated to their profession, and like their whole life kind of revolves around like that one thing. The world is kind of small. Okay, and also, you gotta realize that especially the way the media is, the only racial slur that people know of are the ones that put down white people and the one that puts down black people, because those are the two that get used the most in media, and those are the ones that get all the attention. And then you just have to realize that like a lot of people don't care about Jews. Like they don't like think about Jewish history. Like people want to think that World War II is this big deal. Like I know nothing about World War II, like literally, and I don't care anything. I don't care anything about it. Like when you go to school, the average person is not paying attention to history. The reason why I graduated high school is because like if I had to pass a class, I just cheated. Like I couldn't even tell you like what year this country was formed. Yeah, I just know it's a long time ago. And guess what? That's all I need to know, because it doesn't matter. It's my life can be lived by not knowing how many states we have, or like the capital of Florida. Who cares? So if you're telling me a professional basketball player, which means he was the best basketball player in his high school, which means he was getting like all of his homework was being done for him back then. Okay, he's a professional basketball player, which means he was the best basketball player on his college team. Do you think that he was doing any homework? Do you think he was studying? Do you think he knows anything about anything other than stuff he's interested in? He's interested in like obviously video games. I'm sure he has some other hobbies, but none of them require knowing the history of Jews. you know, do you think he even gives a rat's ass? He probably doesn't. Well, and he even said he didn't even know that was a racial slur. He thought it was a word that video gamers use because they got killed, and I totally believe him, because the only people who make a big deal about about that World War II stuff are people who are virtue signaling, and Jews of this generation who are trying to act like they're the most oppressed people on the planet, so they always bring that up. That's why. That's why it's such a big deal. It's because they are making a big deal about it. And like the guy said, I had no idea that was a racial slur. And yet they are trying to rake this guy through the coals. It's like, who cares? Like, see, by dragging Myers Leonard, and I'm the reason why I'm saying his whole name, that's a cool name. I mean, like Myers Leonard could be a porn name. It could be like an actor's name. It could be a rock star's name. It could be a doctor's name. It could be a cop's name, detective's name, firefighter's name, astronaut's name, cowboy's name, James Bond's real name, Myers Leonard. That's a dope ass name. I wish my name was Myers Leonard. You know, think that name is dope. Dude, I think that name is dope. You know, hey man, like you want to go down to the Key Club and go see Myers Leonard play? Like, Myers Leonard could be the name of a band, or Myers Leonard could be the name of the frontman of the band. Myers Leonard could be a country singer. Myers Leonard could be a pop star. Myers Leonard could be a country star. Myers Leonard could be the frontman of a death metal band. Dude, Myers Leonard could be like a speedboat race driver. You know? Think about it. Myers Leonard, the congressman. Dude, that is a dope ass name. Seriously. Wow. You know, like Myers Leonard could be a clothing line. You got that Gucci, you got that Prada, you got that Myers Leonard. Dope ass name. Hell, man, like you can make a video game and call the video game Myers Leonard. Guess what? It's going to pique my interest because, dude, it's a dope ass name for a game. What's it about? Could be about anything. It's Myers Leonard. You know? Think about it, man. Like, everyday products. You know how they have the stamp of approval? They're going to replace stamp of approval with, like, Myers Leonard. Oh, man. It's got a Myers Leonard. It's cool. Think about that, man. Think about that. Five-star restaurant. Oh, you know, we got the Myers Leonard Award. Okay, I'm down. So anyway, like, we're gonna like really like ruin this guy. I mean, like how many people like God what like the past month alone in all types of genre, in all types of culture from different you know like different countries, you know who are like whatever made a mistake and the world has to end. You know, so hopefully, and I'm just guessing here, that other than him being fined, you know, the NBA fined him the maximum they could fine a player, which is $50,000. You know, like they'll like donate that money to like you know some like Jewish organization. Big whoop, because that's gonna solve the problems. Because there are no problems. It's just a money grab. And then the Heat said and he's suspended for a week. And you know what? Other players have done worse. LeBron James purposely did a bunch of anti-Semitic things on his Instagram. He didn't get in trouble. Um, and there's like I think it's four other, you know, their names don't matter because they don't have cool names. Like four other black players have participated in anti-Semitic rhetoric, and they didn't get suspended. But this guy, it's because he's white. You know, white man bad. So like, and the only reason why it's a big deal because like if he was black, they wouldn't have done anything. You know, but you know, once again, the hate mob just you know, is going after him, and also because when everyone was protesting, well, I guess people are still protesting. Like when the NBA players are sitting down for the national anthem, he like stood up. So I think that's backlash from that too. And you know what? I don't like the fact he stood up for for the anthem because like at least he's not a sheep. So like I support Myers Leonard 100%, and I hope he gets reinstated in the NBA as soon as possible because you know the Miami Heat is going to extend the suspension. But here's the thing: he's a really good basketball player, and he's you know he's apologized, and then you have people who are coming out saying, "Well, what about all these other players who did stuff on purpose?" You know, you gotta realize like when you're a professional athlete, you don't. There's a lot of things you don't know because like, you don't have to know. You don't have to know basic history. Like, you know, all the shit you learn in high school. Like, I've known a few professional athletes in my life. They were dumb as a rock when it came to school stuff. But when it came to life stuff, you know, they're cool, you know, they can hold a conversation, they can like have their interests and be experts on those interests, but those interests have nothing to do with like what you learned in high school. Just like the average person, what you learned in high school and college, it goes out the window because the only reason you have to learn that stuff is to earn a piece of paper. Who cares? You know? If I was Myers Leonard, I would turn this into a profit. Like he he's a video game streamer. He needs to like parlay this. So yeah, he got dropped by the company that sponsored him to do the streaming. But you know, whatever. You start your own Twitch channel independently or YouTube channel, and you're gonna get a bunch of subscribers. And it doesn't matter if they're if they're hate clicks. You just make a video, just doing whatever you want, and like let all the views pile up, and let all the comments pile up with people calling you racist, that's still money for you, buddy. You still get paid. Anyway, y'all have a good one.